Well, you had some strong opinions when we were talking a little bit earlier off air about the AFC Championship game and the Bengals and Chiefs and what happened at halftime and just kind of the second half non-adjustments by the Chiefs and Andy Reid not running the football. So I kind of wanted you to share those here on the air as well.
Well, I just, when you do this for 31 years and you make contacts and people and you hear things and people are talking to people who are in the know and you just hear things. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but there's definitely something that happened to the Kansas City Chiefs at halftime for that team to take the field and the way they played in the second half. And if you think about it now, my sources told me that there was a disconnect and when they got into halftime, Eric Bieniemy was absolutely out of his mind upset. At Andy Reid, because before that last play, he says, let's take the 3 and just kick the field goal. Andy overrode him and said, no, let's give Patrick one more shot. So they give Patrick one more shot. Patrick screws that up. And then Patrick's trying to call timeout when they have no timeouts. This is what your $500 million a year quarterback gets you, $500 million quarterback gets you. That he doesn't even, I'm just saying that he doesn't even know about timeouts. He's trying to call a timeout. And so then they get no points. And you could see them walking off the field just in shock.
Dejected.
Go in the locker room. Bieniemy gets on Mahomes. Mahomes yells back at him. Andy's got to step in. Listen, I don't know the specifics of what happened. I'm just now speculating based on what I heard that went down. And when the second half was played, there was a disconnect between Bieniemy and Mahomes. You could see there are plays where Mahomes is supposed to hand it off. The hole is wide open, and he pulls it out to try to make a play. I don't know if he did that on purpose. They showed Bieniemy getting upset. There was just a disconnect about that Chiefs team in the second half. And I told you guys off air, you only have a window in this league of a nucleus of players to get it done. If things had fallen right, no D Ford offside, they score at the end of the first half, this team would be playing in 4 straight Super Bowls.
Travis Kelce's getting up there, like you mentioned. We're having salary cap problems with the $500 million contract. Maybe Tyrann Mathieu doesn't come back. Frank Clark's probably gone.
Yep.
So that
I think the window,
saying.
as crazy as it sounds, I think the window is closed. And I know Chiefs fans don't want to hear that, but
not even one more year, Brandon.
They're logging off by the dozens.
Everybody in the AFC is getting better. They may surprise me and squeeze one more year out of it, but Buffalo's getting better. The Ravens are going to be healthy. Tennessee's getting healthy. I mean, teams are catching up to them.
It's a pivotal offseason for sure.
Teams will catch up to them. And so in all of his greatness, in all of Tom Brady's greatness, what people don't understand is Tom Brady never raised his hand in the classroom and said, I have to be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL.